Assalamu alaikum. This is Mohammed Haris, the communication coach at Ali English House Academy in association with Ali Public School and Ali PU College. We have our daily classes from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. So I am the trainer and the student here. We learn from each other and we also welcome everyone whoever can come and join our forum to share your knowledge. So today's topic I thought of speaking about is the worldly education plus religious education. So only one point what I wanted to mention about that is that we have drawn a line saying that this is what is it religious education and the other side is worldly education. But one thing what we all have to understand is that this line was drawn recently. It was not there during the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So if you think about the dua what we generally make, Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana wa fil akhirati hasana wa qina adhaban nar. So first we ask for what is that a good thing in dunya, then we ask for good thing in akhirah. And in the hadith or Quran, it was never mentioned as Islamic education and other education. Even Huzur sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said that ask for ilmun nafiya. What is the meaning of nafiya? The useful knowledge. Whichever knowledge is useful to us, we have to ask for that. We have to try to seek that knowledge. Even about acquiring the education. It was said like talabul ilmu faridatun ala kulli muslimin wa muslima. So it was not mentioned like whether it is what is a general education, religious education, not like that. So from the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he has given a great importance to education. You know, to some Sahaba, he was saying like you go and learn the language of this one Hebrew, which Jews were speaking. Okay, someday Shafir Sahaba also mentioned in the speech. When there used to be any prisoners, like if they used to catch any of the soldiers after winning in the war, they used to give such a contract or offer. You teach us your language, we will release you. So it could be about learning horse riding or even wrestling, or it could be any defense. Do you know that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was a good wrestler? He used to fight. He used to have like fun fighting and even preparing for the wars. He was also good in riding the horse. He was a good swimmer. So all these aspects, whatever are required for our life in this world and the next world, all these are useful education. We should never bifurcate it. Okay, and it was in Hijrah 400. Hijrah 400 means it was like in the 11th century. Now it is which one? We are in 21st century. In the 11th century, 1000 years back, do you know the first university or the first fully fledged city which was ready, the first modern city in the world was not London, it was not Paris, it was not New York or Washington, it was Baghdad. And one more city was there, Cordoba. These were the places where we had Islamic civilization. They had the floodlight, they had the street lights, they had running water, they had complete drainage system, they had all the modern things what it was invented, they call it as it was invented later. So all this, it came along with the knowledge what was acquired by the Sahabas or the companions. But where we went wrong, where we fell, it is same like what Ruqayya ma'am was saying, we started to have the hypocrisy. We started neglecting our farz ibadah, whatever was made compulsory. So when Baghdad was in such a successful point, Ibn Taymiyyah, the historian, he says like in 1 year there was not a single person who went to Hajj. From Baghdad to Makkah there was not a single person who went. That was the time, all these problems had started. Later Mongolians, they had come and destroyed that empire. Later it was captured by different emperors. So the knowledge, the reason why I mention is that so earlier days there was no such bifurcation of worldly and other knowledge. Now we tend to do the debate. Like my son, he will learn only hifz. So he will know only hifz, or he has only this Quran, Hadith, those fiqh, those kind of knowledge. He doesn't learn the other side. So what we lack the most now in this generation is that we want all-rounders in our Muslim community. We want the people like in the bureaucracy, in the politics, in the advocacy. We want these lawyers, the judges. We want government officers like Shabir sir. We want educationists. So this should be our will. Any kind of education we have to acquire. Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he also said, like, for a moment, any piece of knowledge what you get, you consider as your lost item, anything like that. Should I ask anyone if I had lost something and I am seeing it? Should I ask anyone? No. You directly pick it. That's how the knowledge is. So with this brief talk, so let me end my speech. So thank you for listening to me patiently. Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum.